Hey guys, it's Tina and welcome back to my channel. Sorry that you are so zoomed in, but just bear with me. This is just an eye video. We're going to see only my eyes throughout this video, but it's happening. I've heard you guys and I am recreating my video on one mascara, 2 ways how to apply mascara like a pro video. And that is because 50% of you guys said on that video that you really liked this video, that it saved your life, that it just helped you so much, and that then the other 50% said that this is bullcrap and that you can't see anything because most of the video I'm out of frame and you can only see my forehead. Am I allowed to say bullcrap on YouTube? Anyway, so I figured from that this video is very helpful for those of you who really could see and get the idea of it, but sadly a lot of you didn't because I was totally out of frame. I'm so sorry for that. So I decided to finally, a few months after that, to recreate this video and this time be on frame and in focus. So I hope this time it will be a lot more helpful for those of you guys who've seen that video and really wanted to take something from it but couldn't really see me. I know that right now I'm not so much in focus, but it's not going to be like that throughout this video, trust me. So before we jump into the video, I just wanted to address the people that again took in an offensive way the fact that I said correct and incorrect or flattering and unflattering, because again, I'm just going to say it one more time that there is no right or wrong in makeup. Just read the title. It says one mascara, 2 ways. The main idea of this video is just showing you that you can achieve totally different results by using a certain way or technique or method with your mascara, and that you can get different results while using the same mascara. The idea is showing you that it's not always the type of mascara that you're using, but more so the way that you apply it. If you like the red X way better, then totally go ahead for it. And if you like the green check mark better, then totally go ahead for that. I'm just here to show you, to give you the 2 options, show you the 2 different ways and methods that get 2 different results, and it's up to you to decide which one you are going for and which one you like better. So now that we got that out of the way, if you want to see 2 different ways to apply your mascara, then just keep on watching. So this eye is going to be the way that I like to apply mascara. This is going to be the opposite way, kind of, but again, if you like this one better, then totally go ahead for it. I'm just here to show you that there are different ways in which you can apply your mascara and make your lashes look, and that is totally up to you. So first of all, there are a few tricks that I like to do to make my lashes look thicker and denser and make my lash base look a little bit more intense even before I apply mascara, and that makes the lashes look a lot denser and thicker. And the first trick is that I like to apply a black liner at the very base of the lashes. I like to do it about a halfway from my lash line, my upper lash line out. I'm not winging it or anything like that. It's not going to be an eyeliner. This is just to intensify the base, the roots of the lashes. So I take just a little bit of a black eyeshadow on a very small thin eyeliner brush like that. You can also use an eyeliner like a gel or a liquid liner, but I like to do it with an eyeshadow just because it's easier and quicker for me. And you can also take the line all the way to the inner corner. I just like to do it for my eye shape from the center out, and you can see that already it makes the base of the lashes look thicker. So it's not too thick. It doesn't look like an actual eyeliner, and because it is thinner and it's very close to the roots of the lashes, and also it's not covering the lid space that I have, so I still can apply eyeshadows on my lid and it will be shown, but it makes the roots of the lashes look thicker. The second thing that I like to do is actually tightline with a black liner. So I do have a video on how to tightline, so you can check that out if you find it a little bit difficult, but I like to tightline again also only on the very outer half of the eye. now that my eye got watery a little bit, we're back. But this is how it looks like. You can see that the root of the lashes look a lot denser and thicker, and it looks like I have a lot more lashes actually on this eye rather than on this one, only from those two steps. Another thing that I always do before I apply mascara is curling my lashes. I'm going to do that on this eye, and that just lifts up the lashes and makes them look a lot more blurry and a lot more emphasized, and you're able to see them a lot more rather than if your lashes go and grow straight forward or downwards. So you can see that the lashes on this eye look more emphasized than on this eye already, and that is even before I even applied mascara. So now for the actual mascara part, this is the part where I was totally out of frame and out of focus in my previous video, so I'm going to try and be better this time. So on this eye, I'm going to go more for the clumpy spider look, and I know that a lot of people like this look nowadays, and it's actually almost like in now, and it was in back in the 90s, I feel like, and now it's almost back. So if this is the look that you like, then go ahead for it. The way that I'm going to do it, first of all, I'm going to use one mascara. This time I'm going to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and this is just to show you that you can get different results by the way you apply the mascara while using the same mascara. So for this eye, I'm going to just take the wand and I'm going to apply it about from the center of the lashes outwards, just where I can touch it, where it's easier for me to touch, and I'm just going to go in straight strokes upwards like that. Not going to go too far outwards or too far inwards, just where I can really touch it easily, and just apply it in straight strokes upwards like that. Just apply a lot, and I'm going to do a thick coat of mascara. That way I can get the clumpy look, because the mascara just builds on top of itself, and before it actually gets the chance to dry out, I just apply more and more, and that way once it's still wet, it just kind of makes the lashes clump together until I get the desired look. So as you can see, this one looks pretty cool in itself too. So again, I'm not saying that this is a wrong way to apply. It looks like I have like 5 lashes, but 5 very thick lashes, and it looks pretty cool. I'm going to do the same for my bottom lashes and just brush them downwards in strokes like that. And I'm going to look at my viewfinder instead of my mirror, just so you can see that I'm in frame and in focus. Just like that, where I can touch it, where it's easier for me to touch, in downwards motions, only one thick, wet coat. Like this. I'm just going to remove a little bit of that where I got it on my eye. I do have a video that I show how to get rid of those smudges easily without you ruining your eyeshadow, if you want to check that out. On this eye, we're going to be a little bit more gentle and try and make the lashes look more separated and add a little more volume to the lashes, so it will look like we have more lashes than that. Maybe they are going to look a little bit less like defined, but they are going to be separated and a little bit more volumized. So the way that I'm going to do it on this eye, which is the way that I personally like to do, is take the wand, and this time I'm going to go all the way from the very root of the lashes out by wiggling it. You want to make sure you're not poking your eye, you want to be very careful with it. But when I apply it outwards, I'm not going to go in just straight strokes like that. I'm going to wiggle it back and forward, and at the same time taking it upwards. The wiggling motion helps separating the lashes from one another and not make them clump together. Also, I'm going to make sure to focus on the very outer corner of the lashes. Almost got out of frame there. Not gonna happen. And also I'm going to make sure to focus on the very inner corner of the lashes as well. I want to coat each and every individual lash all the way from the inner to outer corner and all the way from the roots out. So I'm taking my time, wiggling it, and being pretty gentle, like that. Now because I was gentle and I went slowly in more wiggling motions, and I'm touching the lashes a little bit softer and lighter than I did on this eye, then the lashes are less emphasized, as you can see, but they look a lot more fluffy, a lot more like flurry. I don't know how to say the word. Again, smudges. They look a lot more volumized, and it looks like I have a lot more lashes. You can see the difference. So if you like this way better, then you can totally leave it like that if you like the more natural look. So it almost looks like you don't wear mascara and your lashes are just dark like that. But now I'm going to move on to the bottom lashes and do the same thing. Go all the way from the root downwards, wiggling it, and being pretty gentle to touch. Going all the way from the inner to outer corner, all the way from the root out, but being pretty soft. I'm not touching it too much, like this. So you can see it's the same mascara, but the way that I apply it is different, and it makes such a huge difference. I feel like if you would look at a picture like that, it will seem like I used 2 different mascaras for each eye that did this, but it's all the same mascara, but this different technique. Now another thing that I like to do for my preferred way, or this way, is you can totally leave it like that if you like it that way, but I like to go ahead and apply a second coat, because here I applied a lot of mascara in only one coat. Then they look really coated all the way to the tips, as you can see, but on this eye it looks almost they look almost shorter and not as defined, because I used very gentle hand. So after it's dried, the first coat is dried a little bit, and that is usually takes about like a few seconds. Meanwhile, I apply the bottom lash mascara, the upper coat is already dry. Then I go in with a second coat and I do the exact same thing in the exact same way, just one more time on top of the first coat. Wiggle it, go all the way from the roots up, and this time you can see that it makes the lashes a little bit more emphasized because we're applying another coat, and the mascara touches each and every individual lash by applying and coating it with another coat of mascara individually without clumping the lashes. I'm gonna go all the way from the inner corner up, from the very root, and I'm being pretty gentle, touching almost only the very tip of the mascara wand onto my lashes. Like that. Now it looks like I have a lot more lashes on this eye, but they're also a lot more emphasized. One last step that I'm going to be doing on this eye. I know that this look requires a lot more steps than this one, so if you want to achieve this look, you will have to do just a few more steps than on this eye. This is kind of the quick and easy, just go-to look. For this eye, I'm going to emphasize the tips of lashes, because again, still you can see that this eye looks like the lashes are a lot longer than on this eye, and that's because we just coated and loaded a lot of mascara on them in one thick coat, and here we want for more thinner coats. The tips of the lashes on the eye are always a lot more thin and almost like invisible, so I'm going to just emphasize them by applying another coat, a thin coat, but only on the very tips of the lashes. So I'm touching only the tips. I'm going a little bit from upwards, like from underneath the lash, and a little bit from above the lash. That way I build the mascara on the tips of the lashes without touching the lashes themselves and making them look clumpy, but only the tips, and I'm building the mascara, and by that I'm making the lashes look a lot longer, like so, all the way from the inner to the outer corner of the eye, like so. Now they look a lot longer, but a lot more separated as well. Because we went with a lot of coats on this eye, I'm going to remove any clumps using a clean spoolie like that, just going through the lashes and wiggling it. This is also going to separate the lashes a little bit more and remove the chunky clumps that might have formed because we applied a few coats of mascara on this eye. Here I'm just going to leave it like that. You can see that there are no like clumps. They're just kind of stick together. The lashes kind of look, they just stick together a little bit more. That's why it looks like I have less lashes, but really thick ones, because it's a few lashes stuck together. And here I have a lot more lashes, but each individual lash is coated with mascara. That's why I'm going to remove any clumps using this. You might have a little fallout, so you can always take a fan brush like that and just swipe it off and remove it. So that is the difference. You can see this is me using the same mascara and getting two different results only by the method, the technique, the way that I apply the same mascara. And you can decide which one you like better and which way you want to go. I hope this was helpful. I hope this time I was in frame. And yeah, let me know in the comments below which way you like better, without fighting, without saying anything negative, because this is totally a matter of taste. And in my opinion, both ways look good. They both look cute and just in their own unique way. So let me know which one you like better. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, if you found it helpful, and if this time I was in frame, then a thumbs up, because it wasn't easy doing that while keeping myself in this little box. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already, and click that little bell button to get notified every time I upload a video, which is usually twice a week, Tuesdays and Saturdays, and hopefully I will see you on Tuesday. Bye.